Our God is the God of life, and the God of life established his covenant with Israel not because of them and who they were, but because of himself and who he is, the God of life. The book of Deuteronomy 3:21. And I commanded Joshua at that time, saying, Your eyes have seen all that the Lord your God has done to these two kings. So will the Lord do all the kingdoms through which you pass. And also Deuteronomy 9 verse 5 says, it says, It is not because of your righteousness or the uprightness of your heart that you go in to possess their land, but because of the wickedness of these nations, that the Lord your God drives them out from before you, that he may fulfill the word which the Lord swore to your fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It is not because of Israel's faithfulness. It is not because of what the Israelites were, but it is because of who God is and who He will be. God is our Creator. God is the God of mercy. Is the God of love. The only way to survive is to crave to God alone and to listen to His teachings and instructions so that we may live. Deuteronomy 4 verse 1. And it says, Now, O Israel, listen to the statutes and the judgments which I teach you to observe, that you may live, and go in to possess the land which the Lord your God of your fathers is giving you. So the only way to cleave to God, the God of life, is to listen to His statutes and His judgment, and to obey His commandments. Leviticus 18 verse 5. You shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if man does, he shall live by them. I am the Lord. The book of Proverbs 3 verse 1 and 2. My son, don't forget my laws, but let your heart keep my commands, for the length of days and the long life and peace they will add to you. We should keep God's law in our hearts, and His commands should be in our hearts. For the law of God will have peace and hard, long life to our lives. Let us trust God and give our lives to Him. We can't do any work that will make us right with God, so we must trust in Him. Then He accepts our faith, and that makes us right with Him. The book of Romans 4 verse 5. But to him who doesn't work believes on Him who justifies the ungodly, his faith is accounted for righteousness. What do we learn from this verse? The verse above, Paul helps us to understand that we are saved not through our good works, but because of God's grace. Paul uses Abraham to show us how to live by the promise in the agreement between God and His people. The book of Galatians 3 verse 6. Just as Abraham believed God, and it was accounted to him for righteousness. Genesis 15 verse 6. All people who believe are blessed, the same as Abraham. Galatians 3 verse 9. God wants us to make an agreement with us, and He will put His teachings in our minds and write them in our hearts, and He will be our God, and we shall be His people. The book of Jeremiah 31 verse 33. God will walk with us, be our God, and we will be His people, not because of what we are, but because of what He is and what He has done for us. The book of Leviticus 26 verse 12.